Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good morning to everyone. Welcome to Sarosh Digital Learning. Students, in the previous session, we were learning about the story of Gautama's quest. Today we shall continue this lesson. Class 6th standard, English textbook, page number 84. The story of Gautama's quest that ends in illumination and attainment of nirvana is one of the most moving tales of our times. For 6 years did Gautama practice intense asceticism for several days in succession. He ate barley, a grain of rice. His strong athletic body was reduced to a bag of bones, but it served no purpose. This paragraph means that in the story of Gautama's quest, in the previous session, I told you the meaning of quest. Quest means in search of illumination, in search of understanding. Illumination means understanding, and attainment means achievement of nirvana. Nirvana means the state of peace and happiness that a person achieves after giving up all personal desires. So what did Gautama did? He left his family. He left all the worldly desires, means personal desires, and he moved on for 6 years. Gautama practiced intense asceticism. Asceticism means simple and strict way of living for religious reasons. And for several days in succession. For several days in succession means one after the other. He ate barley, a grain of rice. His strong athletic body was reduced to a bag of bones, but it served no purpose. The Buddha then scattered a handful of grass on the ground beneath the Bodhi tree and formed a seat for himself. What did he found on the ground? Grass on the ground, and it was beneath the Bodhi tree. The word Bodhi means knowledge, and formed a seat for himself. There he sat down. I care not if my skin and nerves and bones decay. He was not caring of his skin or nerves or bones. If it decays also, decay means rot, gets slowly destroyed. I care not if my life blood dries. I shall not give up until I attain to enlightenment. Now here he is trying us to say that I will not care of my skin, nerves, bones, and even if his life blood dries, I shall not give up. Here, enlightenment means give greater knowledge and understanding too. Next paragraph. What divine willpower in these words, and what may not a man achieve if he would wake up his willpower? It is said that he saw a vision which contained a message for him. It acted as a spiritual stimulant. Here, stimulant means something that encourages you and gives you energy. The words were tune. Let us move towards the next page, number 85. Page number 85. The words were tuned, the sitar neither low nor high. That means the tune of sitar was neither low nor high. It means medium. The string overstretched. Here overstretched means extra burden of providing cover for a strike would overstretch, breaks and the music dies. The string overslack is done. Overslack means very loose and the music dies. He thought to himself, I too have tortured my body to starvation. I have taken to extremes. Let me follow the middle path. Here in this 4 lines, he tries us to make us understand that he thought himself that I too have tortured. Tortured means the inflicting of severe pain as a punishment. My body to starvation. Starvation means suffer or die from hunger. I have taken to extremes. Let me follow the middle path. So, when he tried to get up to take a bath in the river, he found that he had become so weak that he could not rise. Just then a beautiful girl named Sujata appeared before him carrying a golden bowl filled with sweetened milk and rice. When he was trying to get up to take a bath in the river, there he found a little beautiful girl. Her name was Sujata, and she appeared before him, and she was carrying a golden bowl which was filled with sweetened milk and rice. So Buddha, he was not able to rise up. So she told that please accept my offering of milk and rice. When she saw the weakened ascetic, she offered the bowl at his feet. Lord, please accept my offering of milk and rice. Buddha accepted her offering, and this was his first meal after many days of starvation. Starvation means hunger or suffering. It refreshed him and infused a new strength in him. So, by taking rice and milk, it refreshed him and infused. Infused means make somebody have some particular quality. And he realized that making the body suffer was not the way to enlightenment and truth. Enlightenment means give greater knowledge and understanding too. Gautama had longed for enlightenment. That night he found the answer to his query. That night when he had rice and milk, and after taking the meal after many days, it refreshed him and infused a new strength in him. He realized that he found the answer to his query. What is the cause of sorrow? The cause of sorrow is desire. The cure for sorrow is to give up all desires and adopt right living. Born under a tree, the Buddha received illumination. Here, illumination, I repeat again, illumination means understanding. So, the Buddha understood under a tree. To this day, we venerate this tree as the Bodhi tree. Here, venerate means have great respect. So, this was the story of Gautama's quest. Students, we end to this lesson. Go through this chapter, read it very thoroughly, and inshallah, in the next session, we'll be continuing with the English subject. Thank you.